is up? Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Hopefully a less painful day than me. And no, I'm not necessarily talking about this game, but man, I'll tell you this right now. Getting a crown is not fun. Not just fun for your wallet, but man, the aftermath, a couple days after I got the first stage of it, man, my gums and my teeth, man, damn, they hurt. I mean, it was excruciating. I was struggling just going by my normal day, let alone working with that pain, but oh man, enough about that pain. Let's get into another pain. And I've had this happen to me a few times before. I just was able to catch it while I was paying attention. Show this to you is you'll be playing a game, and when you die, apparently nobody else responds except for one player who just runs around the map. And from one problem to another, it's just like, man, like, how many problems can you have? And like, how does this even happen? You just have the one Leon player running across the map, and I'm just like, why? Like, why is this happening? Like, what's gonna happen next? It just boggles my mind. But as I said, oh no, it's okay because we're gonna get new character, some new skins, and new challenges, and it's all gonna be good. Game's gonna have problems like this or connection problems and whatnot, but it's okay. It doesn't matter because we're getting more content, and that's all that matters. It doesn't matter about the functionality of a game. But let me know if you've had this happen to you. But man, oh man, like. And by the way, like, those players that left, I wonder if they weren't in the top 3, do they lose points for that? And it's just like, who wants to sit here and watch this shit? And finally, the excruciating wait is over. And I'll tell you this right now, Mint Movies probably never had a more action-packed win in his life. Completely anti what he's doing right there in the emote victory. But let's get into it. Got a couple Ada gameplays here. And I'll tell you this right now, it was so bad that, as I said yesterday, I posted my best ever game I've ever had, ironic enough, in that Day of Torment, and it was funny because it was a complete anomaly. Like, everything else was working, basically not working. Like, in that game, everything was working, but outside that game, everything else went wrong. What can go wrong, went wrong. And I was playing as Jill in that game, but it was so bad that other than that game, I couldn't even play as Jill, my favorite character. Like, nothing worked. The only character I could play with and do something with consistently was Ada, my second favorite character, and I stuck with her. I said I had that excruciating tie yesterday, but it was funny to watch. But I started sticking with Ada, and then I was finding victories, getting back into the win column, and feeling good about it too. So I was like, hey, I'm going to stick with Ada. Maybe it's because of that one-shot, one-kill potential right there. But let's get into my big topic of this whole thing, and that is connection. And not just connection with this game, which I've already alluded to many times before, is complete terrible half the time. It just doesn't feel smooth. I'm talking about connection in terms of just gaming today. Why is it in the year 2022 connection is so ass? Like, I remember when I used to play Call of Duty religiously back in like the Black Ops 1 days and 2 days. It'd be simple as hell. You'd get home, you'd pop the game in, you'd be online, and you'd just play the game. I mean, once in a while you might have something might go wrong, but for the times it went wrong, you had a million times where it went right. You'd have the occasional lag or something like that. But the thing is even with the lag, you'd still have a million times more enjoyable experience. And also, if you just had a lag game, you can just easily back out of the game and get into another one just as quick. My point is that even back then, over a decade ago, you could easily just play these games online and have a blast. Nowadays, even though we should be more advanced in the spectrum, it's like, I have a saying, the more advanced we get, the more inadvanced we get. It's like we take 2 steps forward, we go 9 back. Nowadays, half the time, we can't even get online to play a game. We have to go through all this other stuff. Like, even with this game, you have to go through signing up on something, giving your ID, giving your email, giving your phone, giving your blood type, giving your birth certificates and social security number. And I'm just like, dude, I just want to play a game. Like, that's all I want to do. Like, I just want to sit down and play a game in the few hours I can when I'm not working or doing something else around the house or something else or whatnot. Or sleeping. I just want to sit down, relax, and play a game. It's like you can't do that anymore. It's like you have more stress trying to play the damn thing and have it work than you do actually working. That's a problem right there. And it's not just with this game. It's with a lot of games. It's like I just want to sit down and play. And it's not just with multiplayer competitive games. It's just with cooperative games. Any game that has any online functionality, half the battle is not are you gonna have fun. Is it gonna work and continually work? Like, I remember last year I played a cooperative game, Outriders, and I was enjoying it. I was having fun with it. And I got to the end game, and I was trying to, like, get enough my gear, like, charged up for the end game. And all of a sudden, because it was online, it was like my character gets, like, deleted or uninstalled, never could get it back. It's like, oh, well, you just started a new character. No big deal, right? Yeah, it's not like I put in, like, well over a day's playing time with that character and stuff. So, yeah, no big deal. Do I have that time and patience to do that? Hell no. I'm just like, screw it. I'm just moving on to the next game. There's a reason why, as I said before, my favorite genre is JRPGs. And I could go into the biggest reasons why, but one of the bigger reasons, other than, like, the game, what it does itself, it's because it's a single-player experience. I don't have to worry about online BS. I can just sit down and play the game, not worry about being online, being connected, having stuff being taken out or working or having to give all this other ID crap. I just sit there like the old days and just play the game. And that's true for other single player games. Similar to, like, single player Resident Evil games. I can just sit there and play the game without being all this online crap. I don't mind online. I just want it to work. And that's half the problem, is like I can't play these online things without something going wrong or being disconnected or the whole thing being destroyed or your data being deleted. And how is this happening in 2022 when over a decade later we're doing this easily as hell? Like, what changed? It makes zero sense, and it's why I've stuck to single player stuff more times than not, because I want stuff to work. I'm tired of stuff not working. But it just, let me know if you see it like that from your perspective. I like to hear other people's perspectives, but it's just like I have, online, competitive stuff has its own problems. Obviously, SBMM, skill-based matchmaking, is a huge problem. For a lot of people get mad at that. Not necessarily the problem of it existing, but the problem of it, like, existing not in like a professional mode, just, we're in a casual mode, but on top of that, how it doesn't prioritize connection, which is a big problem. Ironically, no, it's like they are addressing, basically saying, I don't want connection, I just want that. Like, I just want everyone to just sweat and struggle. It's like, dude, we struggle enough in life itself. Games are supposed to be fun and entertaining. We're not competing for the World Cup of soccer right now or something. Like, it's just, we're just trying to play, have a good time, but damn, it's just, man. I just wonder if all these game companies get together and it's like, they act like, I guess they're like, how the Jedi have their inner circle. I guess like they'll have the Sith, they'll have their inner circle and just have a bunch of people acting like Emperor Palpatine, like, good, let them suffer. Like, it's just, I'm just like, man, like, damn, that's just, come on, man. I mean, we're gonna take any more abuse, we're gonna all be put on a Lifetime channel at this point. But enough of our suffering. But yeah, let me know, as I said, let me know you guys' opinion. Why do you think connections and stuff, why was it seemingly better back then where things could play? Not that it was perfect, there's no such thing as perfect, but I had a million times less problems than I did now. I mean, good God. I mean, I remember about, I think during the PS4 era, where they were having the party connection problems where you couldn't even get into a party half the time without having a foot, arm, and leg, just simple things. And I mean, good God, it's like saying I can't start a car without, like, doing open heart surgery or something. It's like, dude, I just want to turn the key and start the car. Like, why is this like a problem? But enough of that. Let's try to finish up this gameplay here. But yeah, I had success with Ada. As I said, that one shot, one kill potential And I guess I'm going to stick with that because, as I said, this for my score, MMR, the ranking, whatever the hell that is, which is all over the place and ass in my opinion. I mean, I probably lost 100 points yesterday. I'm trying to get them back and maybe one day get out of that 100-point spectrum. I'm stuck between that 2150 and 2250. Anytime I get close to 2250, like, wait a minute, you win too much. You got to finish like last place a few games just to get you back down. But I don't know why that is. It is so frustrating. But once again, what am I getting for this? I think I've seen someone in a game where they had like a different like medal medallion or whatnot. And I'll be honest, I did not even see that mine or whatnot. But I can't get mad at it. As I say, if I'm Jill, that's what I'm doing the same thing. It just wasn't working yesterday, and I'm starting to get better with the Nemesis. I am starting to get a little bit better how to play as him. It's taking a while. I think like my biggest problem is, if I finally get the Jill there, is I don't use all my abilities in combination or like good like signature or whatnot, because I usually miss with these rockets a lot. I don't miss this time, but I'm trying to get better at getting these fatalities and stuff like that. And by the way, can we change that? Like, I hit that dude. I don't care if he detonated. If I'm hitting him in the process of his detonation, I should get the points there too. That's BS, but trust me, a lot of things are BS in this game. And try to get these guys, but no, I get taken out by the Jack. But you know, whatever. I'll take that any day of the week, getting a few kills. Because the most frustrating part is when you transform like a Nemesis or Tyrant, and you don't get any kills. It's like there's nothing more frustrating than that, and which I'll be there. And this is what I'm talking about, like the connection here. Like, I hit this dude, and it doesn't. You just see the whole. It doesn't feel smooth. It just feels weird. Because I thought someone else killed him because I was hitting him, and like nothing was happening. Because you know how like you shoot at somebody and they don't turn purple for a long time, and then they do, and you just wasted a few bullets in time, but. I did eventually get him. Unfortunately, I get shot just a 500. I try to get it moved, but everyone stuns me and it gets away. But whatever. That is going to be it. If you did enjoy this video, hopefully you can stick around for our next one. Thank you for watching and have a good rest of your day. Peace.